What if I told you that the path to real wealth might be less about earning more and more about keeping what you have? In a world obsessed with having more stuff, more status, more money. What if the real path to wealth was having less, being intentional with what you keep and how you spend? This channel is dedicated to demystifying finance, making it easier to learn, and most importantly, inspiring us to use our money to create lives that we're excited about. We're talking about how minimalism, passive income, and conscious spending can radically transform your financial life. No, it's not about depriving yourself, cutting back endlessly, or sacrificing your happiness. It's about making space for what truly matters. So whether you're looking to boost your income, make smarter financial moves, or just trying to wrap your head around all this money stuff, we're here together. I'm the host. I am a writer, speaker, and most importantly, a fellow learner when it comes to all things money. You won't feel the need to upgrade your wardrobe every season. You won't waste money on impulsive purchases. And you'll find yourself spending less on maintenance and more on experiences that enrich your life. By aligning your spending with your values, you'll find that your money reflects who you are and what you stand for. This isn't about deprivation. It's about focusing on what truly matters and making choices that support that. It's about finding the right balance between being mindful of your spending and also investing in the things that make your life richer. Perhaps you spend $30 on a nourishing meal at home, $20 on a book that aligns with your personal growth goals, and $50 on an experience that brings you joy. This way, every dollar spent has a purpose and contributes to a life that you're excited about. Life's too short to deprive yourself of things that bring you joy. Set a monthly budget for fun money and spend it guilt-free on whatever you desire. The key is to approach spending with intentionality. Conscious spending is about directing your money flow towards your values and goals. Passive income is about building your future. Freedom, subscribe to the Finance Lab and dive deeper into our Money Mindset series. And check out our video on the best budgeting strategies for building wealth. Remember, it's not about having more, it's about making the most of what you have. Your story is just beginning, right? It wisely. Please like and subscribe to this channel. By doing so, you'll ensure that your money reflects your priorities and values. That's where conscious spending comes in. It's not about cutting back. It's about making intentional choices with your money. Whether it's books, experiences, or quality items that bring you joy, you can incorporate these into your life without guilt, knowing that you're being intentional with your spending. Today, we're diving into a topic that goes against the grain of traditional money advice. The mighty oak starts as a tiny acorn, yet grows steadily and gracefully over time. Similarly, your wealth-building journey might start small, but with consistency and patience, it will flourish. Well, it starts with tracking your spending. Understand where your money goes each month. Use budgeting apps or the good old spreadsheet method to categorize your expenses. Next, identify your core values. What truly matters to you? Is it health, education, travel, or something else entirely? Let's say your core values are health, education, and freedom. When you go to spend money on anything, ask yourself, does this support my core values? A takeout coffee might be convenient, but does it align with your health and financial goals? Probably not. Instead, opt for a healthy homemade meal or a trip to the library to feed your mind. It's like having your money work for you while you sleep. It's not a shortcut, but rather a smart way to grow your wealth over time. One of the most effective ways to start generating passive income is through investing. Investing in assets like stocks, bonds, or ETFs allows your money to work for you, potentially generating income through dividends or capital appreciation. By investing in the stock market, you're tapping into the power of compounding returns. Even small amounts invested consistently over time can grow significantly thanks to the magic of exponential growth. The idea of passive income might seem a bit controversial. Many people think it's a get-rich-quick scheme or only possible for the ultra-wealthy. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Clutter not only fills our physical spaces, but also our minds. By decluttering, you free up both your physical and mental space to focus on what truly matters. If you have a spare room, why not list it on Airbnb or consider getting into the long-term rental market? Being a landlord can provide a steady stream of income. Plus, you could offset the mortgage interest against your rental income for tax purposes. But it's important to remember that all these options require some level of upfront investment or effort. You wouldn't invest in the stock market without first learning about it, would you? Same goes for passive income streams. Educate yourself, do your research, and invest your time and money wisely. Secondly, it's about being more intentional with your purchases. Aim for quality over quantity. Look for items that are durable, versatile, and stand the test of time. Think of it as an investment. By spending a little more on a quality item, you're often saving yourself from the costs and headaches of constantly replacing cheap alternatives. Thirdly, minimalism encourages you to think about the value of time. The time spent acquiring, organizing, and maintaining stuff is time taken away from pursuing your passions. Spending time with loved ones, or simply relaxing and enjoying life. Now, I know the word minimalism conjures up images of stark white rooms, empty closets, and maybe even those documentaries about people who own just one shirt. But here's the thing. Minimalism isn't just about owning less stuff. It's about shifting your mindset from acquiring more towards appreciating what you have. First up, let's unpack what we mean by minimalism. Think about it. Why do we constantly feel the need to buy new things? Often, it's because we're trying to fill emotional gaps or solve problems that do actually exist. Instead of mindlessly going through life as a consumer, minimalism challenges you to pause, reflect, and ask better questions. Questions like, does this item add value to my life? Do I really need it or just want it? And will it help me live a more intentional, fulfilling life? So what does this look like in practice? Well, firstly, it means letting go of the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. But how does this relate to money? Well, by embracing minimalism, you can save money in many areas of your life. The next part of the equation is passive income, which is basically money you earn without trading time for it. Passive income is about creating systems and structures that generate income consistently with minimal ongoing involvement. Another great way to generate passive income is through rental income. And lastly, let's talk about how to make this work in your life. Imagine you have $100. Instead of mindlessly spending it on coffee or takeout, you decide to allocate that money consciously based on your needs and values. So how do you put this into practice? Finally, create a guilt-free spending category. Remember, you don't need to hustle non-stop to build wealth. Take a page out of nature's book. In a nutshell, minimalism is about clearing the noise so you can focus on what matters.